Well, obviously, you became Muslim. You used to be an atheist.
Yeah.
How did that whole like change happen?
Well, first from atheism, the first thing you have to do is accept that God is real. So I got there by seeing and being exposed to all the evil and degeneracy in the world. There's an equal and opposite force, Newton's third law.
Yeah.
For everything, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The equal and opposite reaction to pure satany and debauchery and disgusting degeneracy has to be God, which proves that God must exist. I guess I naturally reverted to Christianity because I was raised as a Christian when I was a child and I was living in a Christian country, but I always had a very healthy respect for Islam. Even for many years, I was talking about how much I respect Islam. And then over time, you understand that for you to truly worship and believe in a religion, you have to respect the religion. And I had more respect for Islam than I ever had for Christianity. And that's where you ended up becoming a Muslim. Now, I'm certainly not an Islamic scholar by any regard. I don't want to be, since I've reverted, a lot of people ask me very detailed questions. I'm on a journey like everybody else. I'm new to this like everybody else. I'm not here to quote the Quran. I don't understand a lot of it yet. I'm just studying like everybody else is. But I have a very healthy respect for the belief system, and that's why I understood it's the place for me to be.
But how did you learn? Like, did someone teach you? Did you have Islamic friends? Or, I'm curious.
Yes, I've always had Islamic friends. So I grew up in the Islamic Republic of Great Britistan. So I understand that.
What?
Yeah. You never heard of it?
No, I've not. The Great Republic of...
The Islamic Republic of Great Britistan.
Britistan.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
Londonistan is its capital.
Yeah.
So I grew up in an Islamic country, effectively. Everybody I knew was Muslim, and England is an Islamic country now de facto. It's completely Islamic. So I grew up with a bunch of very close Muslim friends, and I've always been not envious, but certainly I've had a large amount of adoration for their respect for their families, respect for their culture, their brotherhood, the way they operate. I've always thought it's a fantastic way to be.
Yeah.
And it's been a very long, ongoing conversation. I've been exposed to the religion and people who were Muslim for a very long time, my entire life.
Now, since you become a Muslim, have you stopped drinking alcohol?
Yes. I might drink a little bit now and again. But I don't think I'll ever drink again.
A lot of people nowadays, and this is something that kind of saddens me, but it's one of those things you can't just say, here's the wrong. But I feel like a lot of people nowadays are becoming Muslim for publicity.
Who would you say a lot of people?
And I've just it's one of those things where you get a feeling, and not, in your case, not really, because like whatever people saw it, but not really. But like you see a lot of people, like the first thing they do, like the second they're trying to convert is like a whole like vlog process and like videos. And the thing I hate about it is because let's say when you became Muslim, you were talking good about Islam previously.
Yes.
And I see people that do it in like a very comedic way, and they still don't respect it after they become Muslim.
Yeah.
So
I know, and that's terrible. I don't know I can't think of anybody who's specifically done that. But if that's happening, then it's absolutely disrespectful. But God knows the truth of our hearts, right?
Yeah.
So I know that my reversion is sincere. I understand that because I'm in the public eye, there's going to be some degree of people who question it, but I know that mine's completely sincere. And the people who do it in a non-sincere way, God knows the truth, and they're not going to be able to fool him. So good luck.
But I personally, I support it.
No, definitely.
Showing it, you know why? Because already the internet is so polluted with so
I
much
like
shit.
it. It's the way you show it as well. It was a good way.
I'd rather see that
than
definitely
was a good
else
way.
like the.
Well, what's actually funny is that it was me and a really good friend of mine, Tam Khan, and we were in the mosque, and he was teaching me how to pray because I didn't know exactly how to do it. He was teaching me, and the video was recorded. Like, we didn't ask for it to be recorded. We didn't think, this is a good way to do publicity. And anything you ever see of me in a mosque, you will never catch me or my friends with a camera. We're not recording anything. We're just going. And then obviously this is what happens. People put me on TikTok. There's thousands of people there. And
but if you think about it, this is how the kids are learning now. So obviously for
better
you guys
to teach them to pray than something else.
For you guys to do that, honestly, it takes a lot of guys, and obviously we do know people are going to immediately start attacking or judging, but how else can you convey a message to when the little kids' eyes are on the internet now? Back in the days that we barely had iPads or phones. Now they do, so at least let them see that.
Completely. And someone else said to me, they said that it's important that someone like you that has all of the worldly treasures or everything that you could possibly ever wish for in this world still understands the importance of believing in God. And that's good for the children to see as well.
So final question, because we're on Islam. Now that you're a Muslim, do you pray?
Yes.
Do you do the five times?
Do you pray
five times a day, or
I'm not praying 5 times a day, but I am praying.
Okay, hearing this. So
at least he's trying.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm a Muslim, and I don't pray 5 times a day.
I'm trying, and I'm being honest. I'm not going to lie to people.
Perfect.
I'm not going to lie to people because that's lying to God.
I mean, I'm a Muslim. I don't pray 5 times a day.
I don't pray 5 times a day.